Perhaps over the dinner table this holiday season, the concept of where your farm is headed next is going to come up. Lisbon Versi is here to talk about the idea of farm transition. Thanks for joining us.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Why is that an important conversation to have with your family?
Sure. It's definitely a very important conversation because, as you know, farm succession or farm transition is such a complex process. You know, there's legal implications, there's tax implications, and just trying to figure out amongst the family how that farm is going to look like for the next generation. Maybe still support the owner generation at the same time. There's just so many different things going through that if you really want it to be a successful process, it's important to plan.
Because transition can also mean retirement. If there isn't a family member or an employee looking to take over, that still needs a lot of planning.
Correct. Retirement planning and what that's going to look like. Again, even if you don't have a successor generation, how can that farm be a retirement plan for that owner generation?
It's kind of a hard conversation to start though, Liz, but you guys are helping folks get that ball rolling with an event coming up. Let's talk about what people can expect from that day.
Sure. So we've got a kickoff workshop coming up in February. It's part of a series that Extension is putting on across the state. And it's really to give kind of a teaser or a taste of what that farm succession or farm transition planning could look like, get resources for farmers, and help them take those first steps and start that conversation.
And why is it important to not try to just tackle this topic on your own? Expert advice is really critical.
Sure. Like I mentioned, there can be tax implications with selling off the farm or transitioning it to the next generation, legal considerations as well as you're navigating the owner and successor generation and those processes. That again, it is very, it can be very highly technical. Some of these moving pieces that it's really important to get trusted advisors, trusted consultants, and professionals that can help you along the way.
And perhaps from an emotional standpoint, someone who's not a family member?
Correct. Someone who's not a family member, someone who doesn't have any skin in the game, someone who can be impartial, that, even when we talk about legal aspects of the farm transition, that oftentimes we will see an attorney with both separate attorneys for the successor and the owner generation, because at that point they have, different motivations and, different things will benefit certain people versus trying to represent both at the same time.
Liz, in your role, do you see this as a conversation that a lot of farms have and maybe just don't even quite know where to start?
Yes, I often see, maybe the younger generation, they're trying to figure out how to breach the subject with mom and dad because it does have a lot of implications with it. Mom and dad have been doing, running the farm for so long. Maybe it's been a while, maybe it took mom and dad a while before they could run the farm from grandparents or whatnot. So there is a lot of emotion behind it, kind of ownership behind it. Some tensions about control and letting go of some of that control to the next generation. So it's a very, very hard topic that I often see maybe the younger generation trying to nudge mom or dad to have that conversation, but maybe they aren't quite ready, which is completely understandable.
We'll get the ball rolling by attending this event in February. Where can people head for more information on this and other upcoming events?
Sure, they can head to our Extension website. It's Cultivating Your Farm Future is the name of the series.
Wonderful. Thanks for being here, Liz.
Yeah, thank you.